my boots, but the rest is pretty much the same thing. So I'm gonna toggle between Blackbog Sharp, which as you can see it applies slows target by 50%, and I think that value is halved, so it's only 25% against against super uniques. That includes the Ubers, but I'm not sure entirely. But the Decrypify does slow them like 50%. So the idea is you hit with Blackbog, it becomes slower a bit, and then you put on Decrypify on top, and then they become super slow. What else? Yeah, the Helm is pretty random. There's my 15% attack speed, increased attack speed, and it's the only increased attack speed I've got on this character. So when he uses this weapon, he's pretty slow, but the idea is that you slow the Uber down so much that it's not relevant that you're slow. But as I said, against Zuriel, I will only be using Blackbog Sharp now, because the Holy Freezer Rust slows me down so much that it was just too painful with Lawbringer. So yeah, I'm gonna only use this at Ober Derail. And what else? Yeah, this amulet is pretty crap, actually. I mean, it's fine when I use him as a Fist of Evener, if that's a word. Because the run walk is nice, since I want to hunt for keys. There's a bit of strength there, and +2 to combat equals a nice chunk of damage against the Ubers. And I've got pretty much the same shield there. It's a rhyme. You get block chance, cannot be frozen, and a bit of resist. 254 is nothing to ignore. Yeah, so those boots, and at I might toggle them with this, because you can see that I don't need all that resist right now. So I only use them at Mephisto, and it's better to have poison resist instead, on top of running faster. So we're gonna do there. And this helm is going to be used at Mephisto, and the idea is to get the maximum resist right here, and you can see 316, and I think I messed up something. Yeah, there is something missing there, because I'm supposed to be at 320, because he does -300, and I'm not gonna be at 95 with this thing. Yeah, it's strange. I don't know what I messed up, but no. Yeah, maybe I've got a charm somewhere that has called lightning resist. Something strange happened. Yeah, I'm gonna have to figure that out, because right now I'm not gonna hit 95. I'm gonna hit only 91. I'm gonna try to understand what I did wrong there. Apart from that, so yeah, this helm is only used at Mephisto. And this ring, I'm gonna use it at Zuriel, like this probably. Yeah, Dwarf Star is super good against Diablo. And at Zuriel, I'm going to use it so that I still have my 75 block chance, because if I remove this ring, not this one, this one. Yeah, see, I dropped to 69, and that's not good. So yeah, this is because the thing is that you get 10 dexterity on this one, so I don't need this ring. I still have a 75 after Holy Shield. Yeah, I talked about those. Here you've got a bit of Crushing Blow and Dexterity, which helps to block. And MF when I'm using him as Fist of Events. And this belt is, you get a bunch of resist, but the the best stats on this thing is damage taken goes to mana. And you can craft those with a perfect Sapphire and Tal and something, some build. And you get damage to mana, which I really like. And my Merc hasn't changed much. And this is for Crushing Blow in Lifelink. And Hydra Edge with 2 sockets is pretty easy to find. I think this one was superior. Yeah, and you can even find ones that are ethereal. And there you get damage reduced, and it does help. But you can put like 4 Sol in an armor, and it's gonna do something similar, probably better actually. And this thing is a bunch of damage, and it's quick, and it had poison resist on top. But as you can see, you need to get some dexterity, so I gathered a bunch of random jewels I had and created this thing. So some dexterity, the cold damage is gonna chill a bit, it helps not that much, and damage to demons more damage and attack rating, and the fire damage is useless pretty much. And for the spells, I'm maxing both of these. This is for, I usually use this one, and this is gonna boost the Merc also. That's how he reaches his max resist because of this auto. And when you equip this, you get a bunch of max resist and a bunch of resist. It's really good. And I use this one, which is not max right now, but at some point it should be max if I don't die, which I would probably die, but that's another story. And it gives a lot of fire resist, and it's good against Diablo. Yeah, I'm at 88. So this coupled with the Dwarf Star, the fire is pretty much ignored, I think. Might even heal, not sure though. And no aura. And this could be nice against Zuriel, but Zuriel is easy, so I don't care about that thing. So he uses Fist of Heaven and Holy Bolt. I put a bunch of points here. I could have spared 2 points, because 11 is the best number. Afterward, you need to spend 2 points just to get 1 block max chance. So that's crap. But when I respec, I forgot I had this thing that gives me +2, so I could have spared the 2 points there. But perhaps this amulet is gonna. Perhaps I'm gonna stop using it, so in the end it doesn't change much. That's pretty much it, but during the round I'm gonna use a spirit often in the levels, but I won't be recording the level themselves. It's just too long. And I also use the teleport staff to get over a sticky situation, and sometimes to jump in the level to make it faster. Enjoy the run. So I actually forgot to talk about his armor. And the armor is really necessary because it has open wounds, and his armor is basically duress. Because if you don't get enough open wounds, the Ubers are gonna heal. So the Crushing Blow brings them down, but in the end they're gonna regen, because they regen super quickly, because they've got so much life that they regen a percentage, and as soon as they regen, I mean, all the Crushing Blow you did is pretty much irrelevant at that point. So you absolutely need open wounds, and usually people get this from the Dracul glove, which gives them life tap, but it also gives them open wounds. But since I want to be a hybrid between Fist of Heavens and Smite, I didn't want to bother with Dracul. But since the price of Lamb and is so low, I decided to make it duress. And this could be done in a breastplate. The defense is pretty much, it's not irrelevant, but it's not that important. It does help against Diablo's summons though. That's something not to ignore, because I get like, yeah, about 4k defense with this thing. Yeah. So yeah, the defense, this is gonna help against the Balrogs, but Diablo himself is pretty much gonna ignore the defense, if I'm not mistaken, because he's so high level, and I think he's got a bunch of attack rating too. So, but yeah, I made Duress, and this gives a bunch of resist, some crushing blow, and the open wounds. And you can see that my crushing blow is pretty low, only 21%. But you know, smite hits every time, and along with open wounds and the fact that I slow them down so much, it's I felt it was pretty a pretty safe run last time, but then I played bad, so this time I'm gonna try to play better, and it should go well.
How may I be of help? Good afternoon. Salutations.
I can't. At your service.
Hello.
Afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Not enough mana. Not enough mana. I am overburdened.
Salutations.
My brothers will not have died in vain.
How may I be of help?